outside. It ain't gonna catch me. Yo, you know what it is. One time for the one time when the milkman slide, he gotta hit you with a good morning.
Morning. Just Bri.
Yo, wake up. You know what time it is. You got to start your day the right way with the one and only milkman and Just Bri in the building. And it is Friday. Let's go.
I don't know why I seem so off today, but it's I think because yesterday was Tristan's birthday and
Good old.
it just felt like a Friday yesterday.
Exactly.
So
the words came out of my mouth, if you recall.
Yeah, so like I am off today. Like it don't feel like a Friday. I feel,
you know what?
Maybe because I have to work. I mean, I don't have to. I'm choosing to, and I'm grateful for it. Honestly,
there we go.
But I'm working overtime tomorrow, so maybe that's why it don't. Although the overtime shifts, because they're like work different than my regular shift.
Yeah.
And we only take a half an hour break, and we start a half an hour earlier, but we get off an entire hour earlier.
Okay.
And so, I wish my regular work day was like that. Actually, like it seems like it goes so much faster than the regular work day.
Yeah.
What up?
Well, because it is an abbreviated day, right? It's not a full work day. Did you just say that?
I mean, we work the same amount of hours. We just start a half an hour earlier, and then we only take a half an hour lunch break instead of an hour.
But the pressure don't feel the same.
It doesn't. It feels like it goes faster. And I don't know. Maybe because even in the winter, when I get off, it's still light out.
Yeah.
In the winter,
you're right.
When I get off at 5, it's dark.
Interesting. Well, I think that has a lot to do with the season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right? The whole dark part, anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what else. Yeah. Yo, let's kick things off the right way. And speaking of the exotic one in the building, shout out to him. Good morning to you, sir. He brought up a story which made me have to go dig a little deeper. And apparently, it's not a story; it is rumor and innuendo. But have you heard about Method Man?
No.
You are a Method Man fan, though, eh?
Don't please don't ruin Method Man for me. What?
Well,
What?
I mean, the way that it was presented to me this morning by the exotic one, he was going off of Thursday's news, which happened to be yesterday, but Friday has come, and there is more to the story. But originally on Thursday, it was reported by the New York Post that Method Man had got into it with an individual at a Crunch Fitness and was arrested and taken away. Uh, and then the story goes on to reveal that the individual who was punched was a 28-year-old individual who was an ex of Method Man's daughter, who he had been an ex of, maybe like he dated her maybe like a decade ago. So initially you go like, was this some on-site business? You know what I mean? Like, Meth out here at the Crunch Fitness just trying to get his swole on for all these good acting roles he got going on, since he definitely ain't released the album in a couple years. No knock to Meth, but you think he seen him and was like, that is our one good time. That is our one good time.
He said, "Oh, you thought I forgot?
You thought I forgot
what you did to my daughter?
You thought I forgot? Yo, you thought I forgot?" So Method Man has come out and denied the allegations altogether. He said that he was not arrested. The report says that they were able to determine that he was not indeed arrested. Police officials did release that information. However, I guess they're saying that a report was filed against him. So they're not saying that he didn't beat dude up. You know what I'm saying? But they saying that no charges was filed. So it's a little bit of splitting hairs, but Meth out here he on top of it. He out in front of it. You know what I mean?
Whew, I'm so glad. I thought the story was going to be something bad.
Man.
The story was going to be something bad. I actually got to see a surprise concert.
Wait, you said you thought it was going to be bad. That wasn't bad? Beating up a dude at the Crunch Fitness is okay in 2025?
His daughter's ex? Yes. That man said I was standing on business. What you mean?
Yo.
I actually got to see him in concert like maybe 2022. I went to a Dave Chappelle show. And
shout out Dave.
Method Man and Redman, and it turned into a concert, and it was like one of the best nights ever. Like one of the best nights ever.
I ain't mad at it.
Dave Chappelle, Method Man, Redman. Like what? It was great. It was great.
Quality good times. Well, shout out Method Man for repping his family. But always looking out for his daughter. Even though now he gotta get in front of Punchy Famo. But he got it in one time for the one time. Let me go on and get these banners up here. So when people click on here, they know who they're looking at. The one and only Milkman is Just Bri in the building. And of course, this is Wake Up with Milk and Bri. Make sure y'all like and share this thing up, tag a friend, tag a friend if you have not done so. We would greatly appreciate it. And of course, this is the best way to start your day. So if you haven't been with us, I don't know what you've been doing. All right? You know what I'm saying, Bri? We are 10 days into this thing. First of all, congratulations. Thank you for getting up with me every day of the weekday when we both have to go off to work and, all these sorts of things. But we have gotten up early. We have been here not just to start our days the right way, but to help you start your day the right way. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Bri, for rocking out with me. And we're going to continue to keep this thing rolling. And as we continue to keep this thing rolling, it continues to morph and shape. And that includes themes. And it's Friday. And that means that it's what, Bri?
Florida Man Friday.
It's Florida Man Friday. So we're going to dive up into some Florida Man stories. And on this morning, I'm going to have to do some reading to you. because I don't happen to have ones that include videos. But this first one has to do with the Florida man who I guess I don't know had some bubble guts and he couldn't quite get to where he was going. And I'm kind of led to believe he might have been inebriated. But let's take a look. Florida man even confuses us sometimes. This is definitely one of those times. Florida man was arrested this time for pooping on a dead possum on the street in Clearwater during rush hour traffic. The police report obtained by the smoking gun described the scene of the crime in graphic detail. According to the report, Florida man was observed defecating on a deceased possum with his pants lowered and his high anal region exposed. Police actually witnessed 45-year-old Robert Wilcox while he was taking a dump on the dead marsupial. This report also stated he did this during rush hour traffic and in plain sight for everyone to see. After being detained and read his rights, Wilcox then denied ever pooping on the dead possum. He even told the cop that he doesn't see straight. The officer was forced to do some real investigative work to be sure his vision was correct. He went over and observed the dead creature for himself. The report states physical evidence was viewed at the scene, which corroborates the allegations alleged. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. Your thoughts on Robert Wilcox dumping on a dead possum in the middle of rush hour traffic?
I don't have thoughts. I don't have thoughts.
This is Florida Man 101, okay?
We started off with a bang.
This is Florida Man 101, all right? This is basic Florida Man, all right?
This is basic.
This is basic Florida Man.
Man, that just why? So but the biggest
I mean,
one
sometimes
is
you gotta
why?
go. You remember the commercials? Gotta go right now.
Look, on the is this a day?
He said he don't see straight now.
So many questions.
I mean, sometimes when you see a dead possum, you just want to mark your territory. I'm just saying, yo, what about it? Hey, this is my corner, homie. Don't nobody be stepping in on this corner. This is where I get my lunch money, homie.
Was somebody recording him? Like, was this for like?
No, this was just regular old Florida man doing regular old Florida man thing.
Now, granted, I used to live in Miami for.
Okay.
I lived there twice for about the first time 6 months ish.
Okay.
7, maybe 8 months the first time.
Right.
And I'd say maybe 9 to 10 months the second time. I firmly believe the heat fries.
You think it's the heat?
Brains.
You do? You think it's the heat?
It's the heat. It's the heat. Because there's no other explanation for that. Like, why would you do something so crazy?
Yeah. Well, if you're impressed by that one, okay. Shall we do it? Shall we do another?
It gets worse. Okay, let's hear it.
Oh, you thought I had a follow-up for Robert Wilcox? Let me tell you what Robert did now. No. No, I figured that we may need to read a couple. I mean, they're all just so entertaining. Now, I will say that I did read the other one previously. I have not read this one thoroughly, so bear with me, folks. I'm an okay reader, though, I think. Even though in the second grade, I remember pretending to read. That's a whole nother story. All right. Florida man drinks 2 bottles of wine. Well, and then you'll find out what happens next. Did you know it was illegal to drive a Segway while intoxicated? You didn't have to wait long, did you? Well, Andy Seegers of Polk County found out the hard way that driving drunk while on a Segway can land you in jail. Not only did Seegers 48 drunkenly ride a Segway, he did so outside the sheriff's office. Oh, wow. Right outside the sheriff's office? Okay. On Dunston Road, according to the Polk County Sheriff's Office. Facebook post, the sheriff's office lieutenant saw seekers unsteadily riding the Segway in middle lane, swerving and impeding traffic, the post said. The lieutenant said that there were other clues that Seegers was intoxicated. He slurred his speech. He smelled like alcohol and had watery eyes. You sure that wasn't from all that wind whipping around on the Segway? Oh, my goodness. Okay, so let's see. Andy endangered himself and others, but we hope that we'll get him on the right track, the sheriff's office posted. Seegers was arrested and taken to Polk County Jail, where he was provided a breathalyzer resulting in .024. Okay, so he's over the legal limit, but not. We've heard crazier. Deputy said Seegers was almost 3 times the legal limit of .08. Yeah. Okay, your thoughts? Driving a Segway while drunk in front of the sheriff's office.
Now, I told you I've seen articles about people getting robbed in front of the police station when they do Facebook handoffs. So
that's in Chicago. I guess Miami too.
So committing crime, and when you think about it, police stations are usually like in the worst neighborhoods. Like nobody wants to live in a neighborhood where the police station at. So they're not typically. So crime be happening in front of the police station. Now, I think he would have been cool if he had stayed on the sidewalk.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
But when going onto the street, that can be dangerous for other people, especially because he's drunk. But, next time, just stay on the sidewalk, bro.
Well, so that was my thought. Once again, I hadn't read this one. So as I'm reading it, I go to myself, I'm saying to myself while I'm reading, would they have bothered him had he been on the sidewalk?
Probably not.
Because technically, I think you could be ticketed for riding your bike on the sidewalk. So it's a Segway, a motorized vehicle that has to be put into the street. What's the law? I don't know. Maybe he didn't know.
Go on the sidewalk.
Being intoxicated, you most certainly shouldn't know.
Should be on the street. So
yeah, Bri out here with the sidewalk.
Like, I don't think they should be on the street. They go like 2 miles an hour.
Yeah, you don't experience this in Chicago at all, right? Y'all do have those little bikes that you can rent, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we don't have Segway. We don't
have
no
Segways. People not just doing all this all day. I don't even think I could do a Segway. I mean, I wouldn't want to be rocking like this so much. I don't know. I don't feel like I could do it well. Have you ever ridden one?
No, but I'm not good at the
hoverboard. You did try the hoverboard.
So
walking. Yeah. I was
this
say
is
walking.
Not much better.
This led me to walking. You're not good at walking?
I tried to make it go at the same time.
That would be hopping, Bri. That's hopping.
No, like this.
Lord have mercy. Should we get one more win before we go?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and go. Ooh, I like that one. That was gonna be my original one. I don't even know why I didn't start with it. Here we go. Florida man with all gas, no brakes. Here we go. This is this is what happens when you try to use the internet. You want to have a pop-up advertisement right in the middle of the spot you're supposed to be trying to read. Here we go. Florida man tattooed his driving skills on his neck for everyone to see. The Polk County Sheriff posted on Facebook that a Florida man with an all gas, no brakes tattoo should have thought about using the brakes while trying to flee from the scene Monday morning in Davenport. Deputies from Polk County Sheriff's Office. A lot of things happening in Polk County. Just want to let you know right there, okay? Polk County Sheriff's Office were responding to a call regarding the suspect of a car burglary at 3:28 a.m. 37-year-old Timothy Allen Hogue of Apoka. See, if you're from Apoka, it sounds like you're supposed to be doing something crazy. A female friend were allegedly seen trying to break into several parked cars in the neighborhood. The exotic will know what that's about. When I went to visit, his whole block was busted up. And they live in a good neighborhood. Shout out Atlanta, Georgia. When deputies spotted Hogue, they tried to pull him over, but as always, Florida man fled. The deputies decided not to chase him since there was only one entrance and exit into the neighborhood. The all gas, no brakes man started zooming through the streets at a high speed, searching for an exit strategy. It all ended real quick when Hogue crashed into the back of a parked car. You have to watch the video on Facebook below. Well, we're not going to show the video, but if you want to see the video, you go YouTube it for yourself. Polk County man. Once the car crashed, the deputies immediately detained the suspects and requested EMS to treat the injuries. According to the list of charges, meth and marijuana were also found. Not surprised. The meth, anyways. Because ain't no marijuana ever made you do that. Don't you blame the weed. Sheriff's Office Facebook post states, Hogue has been arrested and charged with burglary of an unoccupied conveyance with an enhancement of crossing county lines, felony, petty theft, also fleeing to elude, conspiracy to commit burglary, possession of methamphetamine, possession of marijuana less than 20 grams, possession of drug paraphernalia, and resisting without violence. Boy, they got a whole list on this guy, don't they?
They do.
That method had you out here acting crazy.
Like, how dumb? Okay. You going to break into cars in an unknown area, a place you don't know? Like, you didn't know there's only one way in and one way out?
They had encased the place.
Why would you commit any crime?
That's how you know this was a methy decision. This was a methy moment. This was a methy moment because they was just like, let's do it.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we're not trying to teach nobody how to steal, but any good, thief that has minimal run-ins with the law will at least have done their homework within the area they gonna rob. They don't just say, oh, it seems like a good opportunity in the moment. We call them methy moments. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. When they say they find meth and marijuana, I'm not surprised that this man's out here breaking into cars because he needs drug money. Yeah. That was out of desperation. They didn't have no thought.
But I mean, they already had the meth, so like, did they need more? They probably.
They always got to set up for the future. They plan ahead. People on drugs plan ahead, Bri.
I don't know if they do. I think that's exactly what they don't do, actually.
That's counter to the point I'm trying to make, ain't it?
That's actually the exact opposite.
Well, you were just saying that this was an impulsive, spontaneous decision, aka a methy moment, and here you go trying to say they planned ahead.
They not planning ahead. Because if they planned ahead, they wouldn't commit a crime when there's one way in and one way out.
Come on, man. Wow, honey.
And the police is probably just like sitting there watching them drive back, like parked at the entrance, across the entrance so they couldn't get out. And then watching them drive back and forth. Like, this dummy.
We're 2 weeks in. How you feeling? Any better than the first week? I'm gonna have to keep checking in at the end of every week to see how we doing.
No better yet.
Okay. This hasn't become a routine yet.
No.
I'm still having to set my alarm clock, even though somebody called me 3 minutes before it was supposed to go off this morning.
Oh, don't that make you so upset? I'm sorry for you. That is annoying.
That is the worst way to start the day. But you know what? I still intend to do my best. But you tell me, what's it like 2 weeks in?
I mean, it's starting to become more like, I will be honest, like last Saturday, I was like, it felt like something was missing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But do I still wake up every morning and plan when I get to go back to sleep? Like, that's my first thought is how many hours till I get to take a nap? How many hours till I get off work? Like, yes, I do still calculate when I get to go back to sleep. But maybe I'll do that forever. I mean,
that might be a forever thing. That might be a forever thing.
Maybe that's
we know how much you I about to say we know how much you value sleep, right?
You know
Okay.
what's gonna be hard, I think,
What's that?
um, is summer break.
True.
Yeah. Because like
Getting up
right
during
now I
summer
have to
break.
get up at that time anyway. Now I did used to go back to sleep,
Yeah.
but and now I just have to stay up. But in the summer I won't have to get up at that time. And I'll have to like not that I'm
Really, you'll have to really try to get up.
yeah.
You have to set an
So
alarm. Well,
yeah.
I appreciate you making the effort, and we'll get through it when we get there.
I
You
mean we'll
know,
be in good like habit
yeah,
by
we'll
then.
we'll have months under our belt by then. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
We gonna have Meredith and whatever that other lady's name was numbers by then. Yo, so do you have any parting words for the people today?
I don't.
No parting words for the people today?
Nope.
It's Friday. What I will encourage you people is if you have things that you want to accomplish in this month, it ain't but about a week or so left in this joint. So you might want to go ahead and get started, get busy. If you've backslidden already, recommit. If you ate cheesecake yesterday, have an apple today. Okay, it's almost 11 months left in this month and this year. This year that is 2025. Y'all do whatever it is to make it a great day, to make it a great year, so that we could be great people. And Bree, why is it we have to put in the effort?
Because great things don't just happen. You got to make them
Woo.
great.
We gotta make them great. Y'all be amazing. Until next time. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. Don't
Yep,
forget
yep,
Sunday
yep.
tap in. What's up?
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday tap in. Let's Vibe Awards. You don't want to miss it. 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. It's going down. If you haven't voted yet, go check out Milk and Joe Entertainment. Let's Vibe TV. Get your vote in. Bree, you voted some more?
I did.
Yeah, voted some more. Of course you did. Everybody is. It's lit. But yeah, we'll see y'all Monday morning. And of course, rock out with me on Sunday night. Let's go. We out of here.